Assalamualaikum, we are group 4 and we will present about collapse of HYATT REGANCY SKYWALK.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Radatul Fitri and I'm going to do the introduction of the collapse of Grand Hyatt Hotel. So the building was built on May 1978 with 150-meter tall and 40-story building. The main attraction of this building is the atrium, which was planned and built by the engineer from GCE, Jack William. The atrium is about 44 meter wide and 15 meter high. During the construction on the 17th month, there was a major setback where there is a section of the atrium glasses were crushed. Despite the setbacks, the hotel opens on schedule, which is on July 1st, 1980. On the July 17th at 6 p.m., about 1,500 people were gathering in the hotel as there was a dancing competition there. When the competition was ongoing, sudden loud pop sound was heard in the hotel, and it was the walkway that began to sag until the upper level came down and the whole thing went down as an elevator. It happened in a blink of an eye, so that many people were injured and dead in the accident.
So now, we will continue with the issues. First issues is change in design. An architectural engineer discovered a design defect in the original walkway design, which used single hanger rods to hold suspended walkways together. The steel fabricator changed the design to a twin rod arrangement, doubling the load on top walkway connectors. This modification with two hanger rods connected the ceiling to the upper walkway and lower and higher walkways, allowing the walkway to withstand 30% of the legal minimum.
The second issue is lack of proper inspection. The walkway's design and construction had major flaws if were not enough inspection during the building process. It's possible that flaws would have been found through inspection and quality control procedures. Preventing the collapse, it was said that the Kansas City building department was busy and did not thoroughly analyze the structural calculation and drawings, which may have the fatal flaws discovered. Increase public awareness of the necessity of building department plan verification operation is one positive outcome of this disaster.
I will be presenting for faulty construction. The walkway collapsed because of the poorly workmanship and materials that they use. Even the construction failed to follow the codes. When the walkway collapsed, the hotel had been open only for a year. The investigation that followed the accident revealed the unsettling facts that the construction had been changed that causes the walkway collapse on the day. It also caused a lot of people injured and died within the day. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Risha Natasha. I'll be continuing the next presentation. The main cause of the tragedy was the failure of connection supporting the fourth floor walkway ceiling rods, causing it to collide the second-story walkway right beneath it, which then plummeted to the lobby level. The professionals have been analysed that the manufacturer changed the design of the rod connectors at a later stage to ease the assembly due to the miscommunications between the fabricator, which is Heaven Steel Company, and the engineering design team, GCE International Company. Even as originally intended, the pathways were barely capable of supporting the estimated load and would have failed to meet Kansas City building code requirements. This was most likely the key fault, although an examination of the surviving offset walkway on the third floor indicated that it could barely hold the predicted load. A number of principals involved lost their engineering license as a result of evidence presented before the hearings. A number of firms went bankrupt, and several expensive legal suits were resolved out of court. This case is an effective illustration of the significance of meeting professional responsibilities and the consequences of failing to meet those commitments. This scenario is especially valuable for structural design, statics, materials and construction, project management courses, but it is also useful as the general overview of the effects of professional acts. That's all from me. pass it to the next presentation. Thank you.
In the conclusion, the HYATT Regency sidewalk collapse had far-reaching consequences beyond the loss of life and injuries due to changes in design, lack of proper inspections, and faulty constructions. The tragedy provided a lesson and reminder of the critical need for careful engineering, adherence to design specifications, and rigorous quality control methods in construction projects to protect the safety of structures and the lives of those who use them. It emphasizes the need for adequate design, construction, monitoring, and protective maintenance in preventing such tragedies. This tragedy has an impact on them about the importance of fulfilling professional responsibility and the consequence of failing to fulfill those commitments. By taking care and fulfilling responsibilities in construction, it can improve safety, quality, reputation, and customer satisfaction. Successful projects that adhere to legal ethical standards will have long-term success in the industry. This advantage contribute to personal and professional fulfillment and promote the overall success of construction project.